Wanted to introduce you to our two new kittens here, and we haven't named them yet, but I had a hard time finding them. This one's about 6 weeks old, ouch, and its mom was run over. We got both of these from a farm about an hour away, but it was just actually hard finding kittens. We called one of the humane societies, and they said they wouldn't adopt us any kittens if they were to be outside. You know, we try to take really good care of our cats. We really love our kitties. The other humane society, it was $130 per kitten. And then there were a bunch of people on Craigslist that wanted $30 or $40 for their cats. We found one place where they were offering them for free, this one farm, and they were almost gone by the time we got there. And, you know, it just got me to thinking about animals and cats and the Humane Society. Come here, kitty cat. And it's interesting, the Humane Society, the one, saying, well, you just can't have them if you're going to use them for an outside cat. And it's, we really, I've got rebellious kitties here. They want to go. Go. Come on, kitty cats. So anyhow, it's interesting because you know, we want to protect animals, and yet we say, okay, you can only have a cat inside to stay inside a house or an apartment, and that's the only place where it's going to be safe. And is that really freedom? I mean, would we do that with any kind of other animal? Do cats really want to be cooped up inside? And would we lock another animal up? Say should we lock up all the gorillas of the world because we feel that they would be safer if they were locked up? They would, or all the white rhinos. Well, and the black rhinos, I think, are all poached. And you know, so there's real animal issues to deal with, and yet we can't lock up every animal to keep it safe. And we will try to keep these guys hopefully locked up at night so that the coyotes or bobcats or owls don't get them. I don't know, it's just interesting too with the scarcity. I've never lived in a place where it was so hard to get a cat. I've always been pro-Humane Society, and I still am. They do an amazing thing. But I think it was $270 for a dog, this one-eyed coonhound that we got there, one-eyed red-bone coonhound. And he was a great old dog, but we knew he was old, and we only had him for 3 years. And a lot of dogs cost $450. And they say, well, we want to make sure they're responsible owners. And that's great. You know, you do take care of things that you have an investment in. But it's also interesting because what it's saying is that only people at a certain income level, basically, can have animals, are responsible enough for animals. And I think we see more and more in our society just creeping back in where there are little and sometimes big income inequality issues. And, you know, we could have spent the money if we needed to. But it's interesting that an organization, they're actually, you know, by spaying all the cats and neutering them, you know, they are doing us a service, and yet it creates scarcity too. And after all, the Humane Society is there to it's a nonprofit, and its mission is to keep going, as all nonprofits are. In a way, they're just another business. And to say, you know, to really keep control of your product is an interesting idea, and I would think a difficult line to walk for the Humane Society. But in any case, we're really grateful for these kitties, and we're hoping that with the two of them, they'll have more power together. And we do have a rat. A new rat moved into the barn, so we've got these just in time. And that's why we have cats, is because of the rats. And we get about one rat once a year. And And so having a cat around helps take care of that, and all the mice too that will come and try to steal the animal's feed and get in the house if there's too many of them too. So these, like I said, we don't have a lot of animals, but all of our animals are working animals of some type, and they all play a role. Don't you, kitty cat? This little black and white one has just been so friendly from the beginning, and this little female striped one here is the one that was hissing at first, but she's really warmed up, and they've got both of their purr motors going like mad. Anyhow, if you feel like it, share your thoughts, and I'll try to show you some close-ups of these little kittens.